Hey there, country friends. Happy Thursday. It's Hannah at the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana. And today on our What's New, we finally got in a box from our Canadian distributor. So whenever we're shipping from Canada, it is a little bit more of a challenge nowadays because of tariffs, shipping costs, all that craziness. So sometimes it takes forever for my box to build up to a shippable point, and then takes forever to clear customs and get here. So today I have a decent sized box. It wasn't a huge order, but I'm so happy to get this order in. It's got things you guys have been waiting for in it, and it's got some new stuff I've been waiting to show you. Whenever you see it, you're going to see one of the items is Easter. That's how long I've been waiting for these little boogers to come in. I think I ordered those I think like in January. Yeah, I'm feeling like I ordered those in January. So it's been a long wait for some of these things. Oh, happy Friday Eve. That's the way I should think of it. Yes, Thursday is Friday Eve. I love that. All right, I'm going to, first of all, I want to show you the 49 and Market section. You're going to laugh whenever you see it. So we worked really hard the other day to move stuff around, make room for the new lines. And this, if you saw our stacks yesterday, I really did order a good amount of the new 49 and Market. This is what we're left with. It's all been reordered. No worries there. But I'm like, my poor little display that we cleared to fill up, it looks very pathetic. Oh my gosh. So Faded Memory Lane, that by far was your guys' favorite. We are left right now with one solids pack, one Wildflower Laser, and 4 packs of blendable rub-ons. Everything has been restocked, so no worries there. But I had to laugh whenever they were taking pictures. I'm like, oh, there's not a whole lot of pictures to take. We hung it up, and people were responding on the pictures. So it's even more empty now. From In the Garden, we have 1 collection kit left. We do have a few rub-ons, I think 6. We have 6 of the rub-ons. We have 3 washies and 2 of the laser cuts. So again, it's all been reordered, but holy chamoly, you guys wiped it out. So that is awesome. And then today, like I said, we have got a reorder and new order from our Canadian distributor. So I'm going to start with that. One of the things in that order I am so excited to finally get in, and I don't even know where my camera is at this point because it's probably in the back room, but I do have one of these that I put together. So this is the little vintage camera folio in black. Now we have this in other colors, and we restocked the other colors too. Our blacks had never shipped, so this is the first time we've gotten the black ones in. I know some of you are on special order for these, so if you're wanting one, we need to fill our special orders first. If you can't remember if you're on special order, go ahead and claim one, and just let us know, as long as I'm not on the list, not for sure if I'm on the list, something like that. But we're going to fill our special orders first. So we finally got in the black cameras, and then we restocked craft vintage cameras and ivory. So they come in 3 different colors: black, craft, ivory. Craft and ivory are restocks. Black we have not had before. So that's the original color that I showed you guys with my sample. And of course, the warehouse sold out immediately, and it just took forever for them to get them in. So now I finally have them. Another little restock here is our printed winter acetate. So I know it says winter, and we've looked at these numerous times because we sell through them every single time. So I know it is winter, but you're going to see in here, you've got, so here's like snowflakes. Here's more snowflakes. But you've got some that are just dots. So I think that's why these go so well, because you can save your snowflake ones for winter, and then you can use the dot ones now. So even though it says winter printed acetate, the other ones definitely can be used right now. So there is the winter printed acetate. Paula's saying I should be on the list for black, maybe have 2 black. All right, so we will fill your pre-order first, but you're the first one commenting on here for the other than Amy. So Amy already said she thinks she's on the list too. So Amy and Paula, so we'll get all the pre-orders pulled first, of course, and then Paula, if we have extra black, we'll get you another one. Okay, all right, moving on around. I know this was a restock when we did our Easter section kind of walkthrough. Somebody wanted the cute little Easter egg stencils, so we restocked the little Easter egg stencils for them. This is another one that we had shown before. This little guy is like $3.39. It's crazy how inexpensive this one is. This one is called Mandy's Garden. So restocking Mandy's Garden. Now these, you know, Lisa Horton has been really hard to get in the States, and it's been really hard to get her re-inkers. Well, I was able to get re-inkers for Tropical Paradise and Opal Blush. These are some of the super cute ones. So check your stash, see if you need re-inkers for these. So I was able to get re-inkers in for Tropical Paradise and Opal Blush. So there are those. Next, we have got Winter Chronicles. This is one of those 3/4 designs. 3/4 designs does a huge pack. So you get all these papers that you're seeing. Stunning papers. You also get little die cut sheets in here. And you get small little cut apart sheets as well. So there's Winter Chronicles. Terry, you think you're on the list too? No problem, my friend. I said we will check that, and if not, then we will get you a black one added, or if you want a different color. All right, next one is Coastal Boardwalk Collection. Again, we've had this one in before too. This is another one from 3/4 Designs. So you're going to get all the papers. You're going to get all these great little cut apart strips. You're going to get die cuts in here as well. We've had this one in before, so this is a restock for us. So Coastal Boardwalk. These here. This is from Ciao Bella. I did order more of these. And when we get to this one, I ordered a ton of these and they didn't all ship. I don't know why. I pre-ordered them. So I'm not for sure why all my pre-orders did not ship. I need to ask my rep that. But this is a junk journal from Ciao Bella, and it's called Book Lovers. We have had in like the cookbook one before. This always has, this one has bookmarks in it. Look how cool that one is. Cut apart pages, printed paper. Then there's also these sticker sheets. So you do need to cut them apart, but they are stickers. So this is the Book Lovers Junk Journal. This is intended to be torn apart, cut apart, and you make it your own. Ooh, that's really pretty. I like that lavender page in there. So this one is brand new. We have not had this one before. There's that. Again, Book Lovers Junk Journal. Next, one of these was a special order, so I just threw a couple extra in the cart as well. This is from Studio Light. That is a company that I now can only get from my Canadian distributor. And this is called Nested Ovals. And there's all kinds of different kinds of ovals in here. I'm going to flip it over so you can kind of see the colors a little better. But you've got stitched, you've got eyelets, you've got this little, maybe like a, I don't know what we want to call it. It's not really stitched. It's like little like basket notches. I forget, like fluted, maybe like a fluted edge. You've got some plain ones in there too. So there's Nested Oval. So that's a great one. Thank you. Appreciate that. Somebody getting my empty boxes. I love it. Next one we've got, this one is from Marion Designs. These are just cute little tulips. It's little tulip dies. See those there? And it is kind of fun because they've even got the little bulb with them. These are a new one for us. This is another one from Marion Designs. We've been getting these in. We've had in before their postage stamp dies. And a lot of you have that postage stamp die at home. And then we keep getting in the little cut apart stamp sheets. So this is a new one for them. It's the spring cut aparts. If you want to hand cut them, you could easily hand cut these too, friends. I'm not for sure if they match any of the stamp or stamped edge dies that are out there other than the Marion ones, but I'm sure you're going to have something that's really close. You might have a little bit more white space, you know, than what you would with theirs, but I'm sure other ones would work. And these are less than $3. So spring stamps page. Next one here. This is the one I ordered way more of. No idea what happened with them. It is called Textures. It's a brand new line. Is there a stamp punch? So I am working to get some stamp punches in. Hopefully those will be in the next month. It's a test order from a factory out of China. So as you know, there is no factory I can get anything from here in the States for things like that. But I'm working with a factory in China. I've got a few different sizes of stamp punches coming. So we're going to see what the quality is like. So I want to test them. I want to use and abuse them a little bit. And then we'll see if we're going to get them in or not. So again, this is called Textures. I'm going to flip through this. Now I want to feel... Yep, these, I'm like, this feels different when I flipped it. These are punch out pages. Look how cool these are. So it doesn't punch out the hexagon. It punches out the tags. So this is the Textures paper pad. Looks like you've got two of that one. This one, yeah, it was like, this one feels kind of die cutty too. Yes, now you've got little folios in here, little pockets in here. There's the back of that page. Pretty this is. Oh my gosh. Again, we're not going to have enough. A bunch of you will go on reorder. I apologize. I ordered like 15 pads. We literally got shipped 4. I don't know why. I did order. I pre-ordered this even. Why I did not get on my pre-order, I don't know. Maybe they got shorted and so they had to short everybody. I don't know. But look how pretty this is. So this is Textures paper pad, or by Textures. The line is called Beneath the Brambles. So that is what the line is called. Then they've got this really big rub-on set. It's a little bit bigger than a lot of other companies. You get 2 of everything. Not 1, you get 2. So on the back, when you're looking at it looks like there's just 1 of all of these. Nope, you get 2 of all of these in there. So there's that. There is the rub-on set that matches Beneath the Brambles. So pretty. And then there is also inkable florals. Now, we've talked about Uniquely Creative and how you can ink, you can spray, you can stamp, and really change some of those those laser cuttables that they do. So they've got these, and look how they've kind of started that process for you. So these have a little bit of subtle print already on them, and you could leave it as is, but you can come in with your inks, you can come in with your sprays. You've got one that is completely plain. That way you can do your own thing on these, or you can use them for the color that is printed on the back. So I think that's really fun. Here's flowers in there. So we saw some florals, and now we've got flowers. Same thing. There's that. You get basically 4 sheets in that pack. Those are called inkable florals. There's that one. Rub-ons, you've got it. Saw those just fly across the screen. I'm going to set the pack in there. There we go. All right. Next, this must be a special order for somebody because we only got one pack in. So Candy Kisses, tags, and tickets. Again, it must be a special order. So otherwise, I usually order a little bit deeper. If you love it and you would also like a pack, we can put them on the next order for you. Metallic watercolor paints. So these are super beautiful. We carry these in 3 different colors. We've been out of this color set. I'm walking over to show you the other ones. And I think these are like $9 each for the packs. So we've got this one here. It's the pinks. So you can see you get a watercolor brush in here, and then you get 3 metallic watercolor paints. These are from Deco Time. So you've got pinks. You've got the greens and blues, which is what we were missing forever, greens and blues. And then we also have metals. Because the metals, you get like your black, your silver, light silver, copper's in there, rose gold is in there. There are those. So we already had those, but we have been out of the blues and greens. So we've got those in stock now. Got those back in. We got in Seaside Memories the other day. We've got those paper packs still here. We ran out of, or almost all the way out of the embossed die cuts. So we restocked the embossed die cuts. I'm going to show you these. These are so fun. I think these are fun even if you go like to an aquarium and you've got aquarium pictures, because it's really hard to find stuff for aquariums. All 3, you've got it, Miss Diane. So you've got cute little dolphins, seahorses, turtles, tropical fish. There's a killer whale in there. So of course these are going to be really great for any kind of beach vacation that you've done. Really, really cute. But I also think that these would work for aquarium. Maybe if you've got some fun zoo pictures from where you went to the aquarium part at the zoo. Well, hello, Miss Sue. Welcome. We've got a little live today, nothing super huge today. We got in 1 box from our Canadian distributor. So you know it's feast or famine around here. So today was a famine day, which means the couple next days are probably going to bombard us with more orders than I know what to do with. So Seaside Memories embossed die cuts. I shouldn't say that. Yesterday was a great live. It was just 1 line, but it was a great line. Yay! I don't know if you guys know what this is, but this is finally chastity bags for the organized option. So your chastity bag, friends, that holds your square inks. So it'll also hold your round inks. So if you do Alton New inks, we don't carry those, but if you do Alton New inks, theirs are a round pad. They're going to fit in chastity. Your distress inks, your distress oxides, they're going to fit in chastity. You can also see here where they've got the round little pots of mousses. Is mousses even a word? Mousse. And then some of the companies, like this doesn't look like mousse to me. It looks like almost like a glitter gel. So the Lisa Horton glitter gels would fit in here as well too. So chastity bags are finally here. I know we had Starla B. If you're on here, Starla, I think you are down for a special order on one of these. We haven't pulled pre-orders on those yet, but the chastity bags are what are going to hold your square, like those 3x3 inks. So chastity bag says, oh, yep, there it is, 3x3. Great for 3x3 square ink pads, round ink pads, 3x4 stamp sets, and ATC supplies. So there's chastity. And then next, do you remember at Christmas when we had those super cute, super fun little lanterns? Do you guys remember that? They came out with a whole spring set of lanterns. Now, these are going to be fun to set out. They're going to be really cute, you know, just as home decor. But I think these are going to be great for summer and spring crafts for kids. How fun. So you put a little tea light in these to light them up as a real lantern. Of course, you don't want a candle. They are made of paper. They are so stinking cute. They're like $9. We've got unicorns, See how cute that would be in a little girl's bedroom? So fun. Here's kind of how they come. You usually have to do a little bit of coloring or painting on them, which is why they're a great craft for kids, because they get to get their markers out. They can get paints out. Now this one here looks like you are going to glue a little bit of vellum just to create that real nice little soft light effect. But how fun are these? So we've got unicorns. Really like the flower vase. I think these are so fun. So there's the flower vase. Unicorn light, you've got it. You're going to make somebody or yourself really happy. Look at this, fluffy cow. You knew I couldn't resist the fluffy cow. These are so fun. I think these would be like, in a guest bathroom. Look at the dragon and a little boy's room. I mean, and that's just fun. Maybe they need a little bit of a night light yet. Put a little tea light in there, one of those little battery powered ones. So cute. Flower vase, you've got it. Thank you. Fluffy cow, Babs. I know. There's my fluffy cow sister. Here's the bunny. Like I said, this little guy was supposed to be here in time for Easter. I've been waiting for this order forever. Dragon, you've got it, Terry. But let's be honest. You probably wouldn't have gotten it done for this Easter anyway. There's that. So there's a little bunny. This one is so cute too. Pup in a cup. When you walk into the way our house is set up, nobody uses the front door. It's weird how they the original builders planned the house, and they actually messed it up according to BJ. Whenever they were pouring the concrete, they poured the concrete I think 8 feet too short, and so they had to really condense the house. So where you enter was supposed to be an entryway. Well, actually it's a mud room, laundry room, but I've got a cute little cabinet in there where I set things like this, just as a fun little welcome. I think the bee would be adorable in there, or really the hydrangea would be really pretty. Next one is Bumblebee. So there's the little bee. Super cute little lantern. So there's the bee lantern. Here's the mushroom lantern. Now the mushroom, I'm going to try and zoom to where you can see. Yep. Now this one here, all the other ones have just kind of had basic stuff in that little lantern part. This one has little fairies cut in. It's got a little fairy, house door. So this one has got some really fun stuff there. Super cute. So there's that one. And then the last one that we got in is hydrangea jar. The bee lantern and 2 mushrooms. You've got it, Mary Lou. So there's a hydrangea. I like the shape on that lantern. So that one there. Now this one might be a little bit more than a kid's craft, only because, see those flowers? When I flip it over, do you see how they're already cut? And they're going to go on here. So you are going to glue those flowers down. So this one might be a little bit more of an intermediate. So this may not be one you hand off to that 6 or 7-year-old to put together. Not that they couldn't do it, but they definitely would need some assistance with the hydrangea one. 2 mushrooms for Mary Lou, grabbing those, and a bee for Mary Lou. Got it. Okay. All right. Well, and that's kind of it. So tomorrow we did get checked in, but we need to pull special orders first. More daubers. I'm kind of holding off to show you the daubers because I'm hoping that we get in spellbinders tomorrow that has the little cases to hold these in, so I can show you all that together at the same time. So we did just get that in a couple minutes ago, and Vanessa stayed late to get it checked in. But I do have a little sale for you. Of course I do. A little something for you guys today, since the live was pretty small, but I need to make room for these lanterns because they are beautiful, and I want to do a nice little display for them. So I need to make a little room, and to top it off, I just ordered a bunch of new up to 3D punch out sheets. I love these things. You guys know I do. I cannot not order them when they do new ones. They're so fun, so cute. So what I did is I went over to the section, and anything that was like down to 4 or less, I pulled. Now, they may be old, they may be new ones, but they were down to 4 or less. So I'm like, if there's just one on the hook waiting to sell, we can use that space. We need that space, waiting for that one single one to sell. So I pulled everything that was kind of low stock, and we're going to do all these at 20% off today. So first one I've got is romantic birds, just one romantic bird. This was $1. So these usually run between $1.89 and $2.09, depending, for this company. And we're going to get to some bigger ones that have a little bit more oomph to them. So those will be more. But I've got one of these left, romantic birds. One of those. Next one is called Plant Paradise. This one we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I miscounted on this one. This one's a bonus one for you. Plant Paradise. It's got these great little succulents on it. Those are $2.19. This one's maybe it goes to $2.19, but it doesn't matter. They're going to be 20% off. So Plant Paradise. I've got 5 of that one. 20% off. Just one of sweet strawberries. If you have not, I don't know, I guess I just assume most of you know what these are. In case you're new to the lives or just new to these little 3D punch out pages, you basically have 3 different images on here. You punch out image 1. Image number 2, when you punch it out, I'm trying to get the glare out. Image number 2, when you punch it out, you take some foam dots and you line it right on top. So you're starting to build up this dimension. Then number 3 goes next, number 4 goes next. So you're going to want some foam dots. I recommend the thin foam dots for these because otherwise they do get pretty thick. Which, if you're putting them on a scrapbook page or you're, setting them out, that doesn't really matter. But I think a lot of people like to mail these because they are so cute. They're very easy as well, too. So I saw somebody grab the strawberries. Ooh, strawberries were really popular. I only had one of the strawberries. Oh, somebody already pulled the gnomes. So that the gnome one is gone already. Edie, you sneaky, sneaky girl. All right, so the gnome one is gone. Don't even have to show that one. Plant Paradise. Diane grabbed that one. Terry Moore got the strawberry, my only strawberry I had. So sorry, friends. Now, if we by chance would get enough to order a whole nother pack of strawberries, I could do that. But I have to sell 10 of them to get another pack in. And again, remember, the whole purpose of this is to clear the shelf. So if you're watching on replay and you're like, ooh, I would really like a strawberry, if we can get a tally of 10 strawberries and I can still get them, I will order them in, but I need them all gone. We're trying to make room for the new ones I've got coming. Next one, I know these guys are brand new. These are called Winter Bunnies. Winter Bunnies. So there's one image. There's the other image. There's the third image. They are $2.09. And we've got 1, 2, 3 Winter Bunnies. Like I said, I know these are brand new ones, but again, they were almost empty on the shelf. I need the room. We're going to stick with these little Find It trading ones. This one is called Lemon Breeze. Only one Lemon Breeze. Walking in the door on the phone, so I had to guess. There usually are some gnome ones. Yep, I've got one gnome on sale. Diane would take 2 strawberries. Thank you, Diane. Thank you. Winter Bunnies. I see that one's gone. Or one of those is gone. Sorry. One Winter Bunny is gone. Thank you. So this one again is called Lemon Breeze. There's only one Lemon Breeze. Winter Bunnies, Winter Bunnies. Pam snagged the Lemon Breeze. Thank you. And then the other one from Find It Trading is called Glowing Christmas. I think this one was a pretty new one too. Glowing Christmas, we've only got 2 Glowing Christmas. Makes these beautiful wreaths. I remember when these came in because we talked about how you could really pull these off on more of a fall card as well too, just because the colors are so beautiful. So Lemon Breeze, we've got 2 of those. This would be really pretty like on a winter wedding card as well. Winter bunnies for you, Miss Sarah. You've got it. Thank you. Looks like winter bunnies are now sold through. Thank you, friends. Now the next ones, these are a little bit different, but they come out of the same section. We're going to do this set first because it's still 3D ones. This one is, what is this one called? Santa, I thought it was something, nope, just Santa Selection. So this one, you get a bunch in here. You've got 12 sheets, 4 different designs. So this one is a really good one. Diane wants the glowing Christmas. You've got it, Diane. Thank you. Pulling that for you. We've got one more glowing Christmas. Then this one, next one is called Santa Selection. Regular price is $20.49, but remember you get 12 of them in here. And they are 20% off. And then here are your 4 designs. Design 1, design 2, 3, and 4. I only have one of these left. This would like take care of a good chunk of your Christmas cards too. There's that one. So Santa Selection. One of those, 20% off. These next ones here, these aren't necessarily a 3D one, but we do keep them in the same section. These have great foiling on them. They're going to punch out. They're easy peasy that way. Regular price was $3.19. Yes, the Santa ones, you build these up too. Yep. They have all the little decoupage layers on them. Like, I'm going to flip this one over. So you've got 12 different sheets in here. So this is this is your card, and then here's all the fun layers for him. So these are really, really fun. These are by Katie Sue, and hers are just really, really neat. So yeah, you've got lots of fun little layers on this one. Like this all goes on one. So that's Santa Selection. These next ones, these you don't build up. These are just pop out. This one here is the Punderful Day. The Santa one, you've got it. Thank you. So this one here is Punderful Day. So you've got this little cheese and grate, and it says, "You're just great." The little lime and lemon, "You're simply the zest." The pizza, "Have a slice day." And then the little sun, "Have a spectacular time." One each of the card sets. All right, Miss Jennifer, any of them that we got left, I'm going to pull right now for you. 1, 2, 3. So those, the romantic birds are gone, and Christmas glowing is gone. And then we've got one more of Punderful Day available for you guys. I'm just going to go ahead and give you the Christmas pop-up steppers. Those are beautiful. You got one of those. Then we've got the little mermaid pop-up one. You've got that one, Jennifer. Next one we've got, friends. This one is called Pun Times. So we've got the little peas and happy birthday. The little soccer ball, have a ball. I love the little game one. You've leveled up, and then have an excellent birthday. Original price, $3.19 on these, 20% off today. I've got just one of those because Jennifer's taken one of each of everything left. So Pun Times and a Punderful Day still on the table. And we also have Plant Paradise, 3 of those still on the table, 20% off. Next one here. Did you mark where you're at? Okay. All right, perfect. Thank you. All right, sounds good. Next one we've got is called Paw Tea. This has got a little dog on here, so party time, Paw Tea time. These are little stair step cards. They pop out. I'm going to try it. Here we go. So here is one that I've got in the section already done. They fold down flat. This was a Christmas one. And then whenever they open their card up, look how they pop out. These are so stinking cute. So, so cute. So that's what these stair step cards do. So there's what it's going to look like when it's put together. And that's the party time. Gloria wants Pun Times. Thank you. there's Party Time. Jennifer's going to get one of those in her pile. And then Pun Times is gone as well. So now we're left with Punderful Day and 3 Plant Paradise. We've still got 2 of the Potty Time. Pun Times times 2. Pun Times is gone. Somebody just said Pun Times times 2. That one is gone, Jennifer, because Gloria grabbed the other one. You do have one, though. And then last but not least that I've got on my little sale table here for you guys today, this one is called Truly Blue. It's from Hunky Dory. Now this one has got little punch outs, but it's also got solid paper that goes with it in the pack as well too. So this one is really pretty. $6.29 was the original price. You're gonna get 20% off of that. I've got just, oh, well, Jennifer's getting one. I've got just one of those. So there is that one. It's going to make some beautiful cards. Some of the verbiage in there, especially for you, Forget Me Not, many happy returns. The pop-up paw, you've got it. Jennifer, you've already got one of those if you get one of everything that was left. You want 2 of the pop-up paw because I can do that for you. Because I grabbed one of everything left, and that's in your pile. See here, Truly is going to Edie, so that one's gone. So then looks like what we have left is Plant Paradise. These are $2.19, 20% off. 3 of those. We've got one of a Punderful Day. And then we've got one of the Party Time. And look at that. We wiped it all out. Whoop, whoop. Thank you, friends. So that was our little sale for the day in there as well. If you popped on late, friends, I'm going to turn. Annie, you can truly get. Okay, well, we can. Yep, I think I did that. I've got one of all the other ones, and then the 2 of the ones that you said 2 of. So I think I've got you covered, Jennifer. All right, if you popped on late, today was a small What's New live, full of lots of great stuff. So today we got in an order from our Canadian distributor. We only order from them every few months, and it takes a while to build up an order because the tariffs are crazy, and then the shipping is crazy, and they do a flat rate shipping. So the bigger my box, the less shipping I have to, get tacked on, which is really nice. But we got in these super cute little lanterns in that we order in from Craft Treat. We've been waiting on these for quite a while, so that was a new item today. From the Organized Option, also known before as Totally Tiffany, chastity bags have finally been released. These have not been out yet in the new Organized Option. So chastity bags are in stock. And then we got in, okay, perfect, Jennifer. I will grab the rest on the table. Thank you, friend. We've got Seaside Memories and embossed die cuts. We've got these great metallic watercolors. We were out of our greens and blues, but we also have a pink purple set and a metals set as well. And then we got in this really great new line from Arden Studios. You may recognize that name, Arden, because that's who Katie Petit designs for now. But this is a different designer from Arden, and they did this beautiful line called Beneath the Brambles. So we've got those. There's that. So yeah, just lots of fun little restocks. Had a couple new items. And then one thing I know most of you have been really asking me, hey, do you have these in yet? We finally got in our vintage cameras. So these are fun little folios. You build this camera up, and we got them in black, craft, and ivory. And I also see, could you please get an ivory camera if there's any left too? You've got it, Amy. I'm pulling that now. So those are just a few fun things that we got in today. Tomorrow, what we've got checked in already. I'm hoping Spellbinders gets here tomorrow because I'm going to show you the Dauber wands again. A bunch of you are on reorder for the Dauber wands. So we'll show those again, but we also have that great little storage container from Spellbinders that goes with these fantabulously. And we've got those coming. So I'm hoping Spellbinders gets here tomorrow so we can show them at the same time and re-explain these. But if you were watching the live the other day and we had to reorder your dauber, that dauber is here now. And so are the little refills too. Oh, can you show the winter paper pack again? I sure can. Go back over. The winter paper pack that she's talking about is from 3/4 Designs. 3/4 Designs. They're, I think they're out of Poland. Oh, it says printed in New Zealand. With my Canadian distributor, they import from a lot of companies overseas that my U.S. distributor does not. So they get in a lot of things you're probably not going to find in every store just because they're importing in everything. So Winter Chronicles with 3/4 Designs, you always get these extra little like shorty sheets. These are designed so you can do some die cutting, you can do matting. They've got cut apart ones as well. So you get all this in your pack. And you also get papers from them as well. Black and Craft cameras, you got it, Pat. I'm betting you might be on the list for the black ones. We have not pulled any of the special orders yet for the cameras. It just came in. We got all of our stuff kind of later today. Got some die cut sheets in there. And then that is kind of your bonus sheet with ideas on the back. So there is that one for you, Miss Amy, Winter Chronicles. But we got those in, so we'll get special orders pulled from those first, and then we'll start pulling requests from the live. If you're already down and you're not for sure, we will get that one pulled. And then if you want extra ones, though, from the live, we'll pull those in the order that we receive them. So I guess what I'm meaning is, like, if Carmen, if you want 2 black cameras, and we've already got you down for 1, we'll pull all the special orders first. You'll get 1 with that, and then we'll go through the live requests, and then that's when you'll in line for your second one. Hopefully that makes sense. That way it's just fair. That's the only way I know how to do it sometimes, to keep it fair. And some of you don't need it right away, and so it's not a big deal if we reorder it at all. And I have one more thing to tell you. So yesterday on the live, we did 49 in market. I made a boo-boo. When I ordered the lines, the In the Garden line, that was the one that had the pinks and the yellows. There is actually an ephemera set that goes with that. I don't know how I missed it on the order screen. I did not get those in the first time around. So for those of you that said an I Want It All bundle for that In the Garden, I ordered you a pack of ephemera. Okay, so that got done today. So I apologize for that. Sometimes our order screens are not the easiest. Sometimes they load things later because it doesn't load right, or it gets buried in with other product lines and I didn't see it. So anyway, I did not get in those ephemera sets, but I have them coming now. For those of you that ordered I Want It Alls, I have a pack of those coming for you. Who I had down for I Want It Alls, for In the Garden, I have LaJean, Sue P, Terry H, Kim C, Renata W, Lori S. So that's who I had with I Want It All bundles for the In the Garden. If you know you want the In the Garden, maybe you didn't do an I Want It All bundle, but you know you want the In the Garden ephemera, let me know, and I will add you to my list. I think I have like 12 coming right off the bat to fill those and then to put on the shelf as, or maybe 18. Doesn't matter. I've got them coming. So I apologize about that. Somebody placed an online order and they were like, hey, I couldn't find those. Please add them. And I'm like, well, were there any? So I looked it up. I'm like, oh, yes, there were. I somehow totally missed them when I got my order in the first day. So I apologize, but I've got them coming. So I wanted to let you guys know that as well. So, alrighty, friends. Well, thanks so much for hanging out with me a little bit today. I am Hannah at the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana. Easy peasy live today, I think. Kind of fun, though. We had a little sale at the end, but I think everything is sold out. So I'm sorry about that, friends. But still, fun stuff and more great things coming. I placed a big Echo Park order last night. More cardstock, of course. And then they have a National Parks 2 line coming out. Very excited about that. Don't forget, on our website, we also have Simple Stories. Yep, there you are, Cynthia. I know you did. You were the one I was just like, was there even any? Yes, there was, Hannah. You missed it. So thank you so much for putting that note down there, because I would have totally missed it all. Don't forget, on the website, we have Simple Stories up for pre-order. There's like 5 or 6 new lines on there. So then that way, I mean, I'll get extra in, so we'll see it in a live, but then that way you're kind of guaranteed to get it the first time around, because I can keep increasing my order for a little bit. So Simple Stories, ordered Echo Park. I'm working on a memory box order, so working on that one. Trying to think what else I'm working on. Who else I've got? Oh, Catherine Pooler. Catherine Pooler has a new ink color. I know, dang on her. She just discontinued 10, so I guess she's got room now. So she's coming out with another color. It's kind of a peachy pink is the color that one is. And don't forget, they do pads, refills, labels. Pads, refills, labels. Oh, and the minis, the little minis. So if you love Catherine Pooler and you want that new color, let us know. I do hope to order that probably tomorrow or Saturday. I do want to get that one in, just so we get it as soon as they start shipping those. So Catherine Pooler will be coming up really soon. Trying to think what other orders I know I'll be doing right away. That's the only ones I can kind of think of right now that I'll be doing really, really soon. So you know what to expect next week. So, alrighty, friends, have an amazing, crafty, blessed evening. We will hang out again soon. And don't forget, if you are new on our lives and you commented that you would like something, please don't forget, please don't forget to give us your contact information. So then that way, once we pull your stuff, we can course, put it on your tab and then send you an invoice. I can't invoice you without your address. We do a flat rate shipping, but my system won't let me apply shipping to something if I don't have an address. So I do need all that from you. Plus, when you pay your invoice, I'd like to have all that information so we can get it right out the door. So until next time, have an amazing evening, friends. Jennifer, I will see you tomorrow, and you guys all take care. Thanks now. Bye.